Welcome to Bingo. In order to play this game, you are going to need a bingo board, and you can download bingo boards from the video description. So if you don't already have your bingo board, go to the video description, download the bingo boards, print out one of them or print out all of them, and then just choose one. You'll play with that, and when you're ready, when you have that board printed out in front of you, come back here and we'll play the game. So now that you have your bingo board, we can play. And what I'm going to be doing is I will read aloud a sentence in Latin, and you will look for that sentence, the meaning of that sentence in English on your bingo board. There are 25 sentences and there are 25 squares on your board, which means every single sentence that I read is on your board somewhere. If you are playing against another person, perhaps a parent, a sibling, classmates, what we'll do is we'll go for a few different kinds of bingos. You can get a bingo if you get 5 in a row vertically. You can get a win if you are the first person to get 5 in a row horizontally. You can get a win if you are the first person to get 5 in a row diagonal up. So starting in the bottom left corner and going up to the top right corner. You can be a winner if you get diagonal down. So the top left coming down to the bottom right. And then you can get a special bingo if you are the first person to get 4 corners, 1 in each of the corners. And you can get a bingo if you are the first person to get your full board blackout. So that's how we usually play bingo. And if you're playing by yourself, then you can just pat yourself on the back every time you get one of those. So without further ado, let's play. Your first sentence is, Christus est filius Mariae. Christus est filius Mariae. And then I will wait 10 seconds while you search your board. Christ is the Son of Mary. If you marked that, woohoo! Caelum est praemium Christianorum. Caelum est praemium Christianorum. Caelum est praemium Christianorum. That first word is the subject. Heaven is the reward of Christians. Christianorum, the orum is plural, so of Christians. Bellum in provincia est. Bellum in provincia est. Oh no. Bellum in provincia est. Think about what bellum means. Bellum. If you've ever heard about the antebellum period in the South, that means the post-war, post-Civil War antebellum. Bellum means war. So this is war is in the province, or there is a war in the province. Bellum in provincia est. Sumus filii Dei. Sumus filii Dei. Sumus filii Dei. Sumus means we are. Somos filii Dei. Somos filii Dei. We're going backward. We are sons of God. Somos filii Dei. Amicus Dei est. Amicus Dei est. Amicus Dei est. Amicus, you might remember, is friend. Amicus Dei est. You are a friend of God. In Latin, es means you are. amicus Deis. So here the subject is implied. It doesn't have the word for you in there. The word es can mean are or you are. The you is implied. You are a friend of God. And we know that the amicus isn't the subject. We know it's not saying friend is something because it has that us on the end. Galli sunt in Gallia, sed Romani non sunt in Gallia. Galli sunt in Gallia, sed Romani non sunt in Gallia. Sunt is a key word for me. That means they are. So Galli sunt in Gallia, sed, but Romani non sunt in Gallia. The Gauls are in Gaul, but the Romans are not in Gaul. Galli sunt in Gallia, sed Romani non sunt in Gallia. Silvae sunt post oppidum. Silvae sunt post oppidum. Silvae is one of my favorite words. That's one of the first words we use in our story. Silvae sunt post oppidum. The forests are behind the town. So post can be after or behind. Silvae sunt post oppidum. Sunt dei amici. I studied Italian for a while, so sometimes I say the wrong sound with my Latin. Sunt dei amici. Sunt dei amici. Sunt dei amici. Now you'll notice the subject in this one is implied because sunt, it starts out with a verb. Sunt means they are. They are sunt dei amici. They are friends of God. Sunt dei amici. Sunt is they are, amici, friends, they of God. Sunt dei amici. Oh, there's the other one. The forests are behind the town. I knew it was going to be here somewhere. Estis filii Dei. Estis filii Dei. Estis filii Dei. Estis we haven't seen yet. That means you are, but it's plural, so you all are. Estis filii Dei. Estis filii Dei. You all are sons of God. Romanus servo praemium dedit. Romanus servo praemium dedit. Romanus servo praemium dedit. Dedit is the verb gave. Romanus servo, you might remember servo, servants, praemium, like a premium, that's your prize. Romanus servo praemium dedit. Romanus servo praemium dedit. So we've got all these pieces. What could it be? The Roman, Romanus, gave, dedit, a reward, praemium, to the servant, servo. Romanus servo praemium dedit. Can be confusing with Latin because the word order can be so different than English, huh? That's all right. You can totally do this. Silvae in Gallia sunt. Silvae in Gallia sunt. Silvae in Gallia sunt. The forests are in Gaul, or it could be there are forests in Gaul. So in Latin, there's no word for there are. In some languages, that's a different verb. In English, there is an expletive. In Latin, that doesn't exist. So you can just translate it either way. Silvae in Gallia sunt. The forests are in Gaul, or there are forests in Gaul. In caello non estis. In caello non estis. In caello non estis. In caello non estis. Estis again means You all. You all are. That's how I usually, if I associate a hand signal with words. So I'm like, you all are. Estis. Estis. With a little attitude. In Carlo. You all are not in heaven. In Carlo non estis. Y'all aren't in heaven. Because we're on earth. In terra sumus. Propter bellum Galli non sunt amici Romanorum. Propter bellum Galli non sunt amici Romanorum. Propter bellum. Propter means on account of. Propter bellum Galli. Who are the Galli? Non sunt amici Romanorum. I wouldn't be either. On account of the war, propter bellum Galli non sunt, the Gauls are not, amici Romanorum, friends of the Romans. Gladi sunt in oppido. Gladi sunt in oppido. Gladi. Gladi, what's that word? Gladi. Sunt in oppido. Oppido. The swords are in the town. And again, that could be translated either way. The swords are in the town or there are swords in the town. Gladi sunt in oppido. Maria est in caelo cum Deo. Maria est in caelo cum Deo. Maria, who's Maria? Est in caelo. You can think of ceiling, but it's the ceiling of the world in heaven. Maria est in caelo cum Deo. With Deo. Mary is in heaven with God. Maria est in caelo cum Deo. Nautae estis. Estis, remember? Estis. Nautae estis. Nautae estis. And nautae. You all are sailors. Nautae estis. Or sailors, you all are. Nautae estis. Nautae insiluis non sunt. Obviously, nautae insiluis non sunt. Of course they wouldn't be insiluis. What's nautae? Nautae insiluis non sunt. The sailors, non sunt, are not in siluis, in the forests. Cum amico in provincia sum. Cum amico in provincia sum. Sum means I am, sum. Cum amico in provincia sum. I am, sum, in provincia, cum amico. I am with a friend in the province, cum amico in provincia sum. Christiani sunt servi Dei. Christiani, what are they? Christiani sunt servi. Christiani sunt servi Dei. Sunt servi Dei. Whose servants are we? Christiani sunt servi Dei. Christians are the servants of God. And if you consider yourself a Christian, you could say Christiani sumus. We are servi Dei. Christians, we are servants of God. Nautae sunt Christiani. Nautae sunt Christiani. They are not in the silui. In the silua. Nautae sunt Christiani. What are they? Nautae. Who is the nautae? Nautae sunt Christiani. The sailors are Christians. Nautai sunt Christiani. In oppido sumus. In oppido sumus. Sumus again is we are. In oppido sumus. Where are we? In oppido. We are in the town. Romani gladios Gallis non dederunt. Romani gladios Gallis non dederunt. Romani, who are the Romani? Romani gladios Gallis non dederunt. Dederunt is gave, they gave, because it's got the NT on the end. Non dederunt, they did not give. The Romans did not give swords to the Gauls because they're enemies, duh. Romani gladios, there's your sword. Gladios Gallis non dederunt. Galli sunt in oppidis et in silvis. They're in two plural places. Galli, who are the Galli? Galli sunt in oppidis et in silvis. They're everywhere. Galli sunt in oppidis et in silvis. The Gauls are in the towns and in the forests, those stinking Gauls. Galli sunt in oppidis et in silvis. You know what? I just realized I'm missing a space on this one. It's not supposed to be one word, that first word. It should be Roma non est in Gallia. Roma non est in Gallia. That should be two separate words. Roma non. Roma non est in Gallia. Roma non est in Gallia. Well, where is it? Roma non est in Gallia. Rome is not in Gaul. Roma non est in Gallia. Missing spaces get you every time. Christianus est sed servus Romani est. Christianus est sed servus Romani est. Now sed, remember, is but. So we've got two different ideas here with a fanboys coordinating conjunction. Christianus est sed servus Romani est. You are a Christian. Christianus est. You are is es. Christianus est sed servus Romani est. But you are a servant of the Roman. And that's the end. I hope that you had a lot of fun playing bingo by yourself or with someone else.